Avalanche here. See the tailgate's off. It's dirty right now, but it's a really clean truck. Got a lot of ideas for this. After 16, 17 years, it's still very clean. I wasn't the first owner. Also, I'm going to be doing a carbon fiber wrap on the hood because you see there is the clear coat just started to come off because I did some touch-up painting and that was a bad idea. But you see the beginning, and I want you guys to take a look at how nice this is when we're all done. Another thing is that I'm putting the logo long across here, phone number here, and also when people are driving on their vehicle, that's a huge tailgate to advertise with, and that's why I'm saving it, because my vision is that I need to use that entire space. Right now I'm about $76 in. I've got a oscillating multi-tool that I'm going to use to take off this Avalanche, and then this raised Avalanche symbol emblem here, and then I'm going to use some filler or Bondo or whatever the best brand is to smooth this out. I'm also going to smooth out this rough plastic and make it smooth. And again, of course, this is the major project right here, is this raised Chevrolet emblem. So I have a cutout tool, also called a circular saw, and I'm going to use that to basically go around the letters. I think that's going to be the best option, because I could just go all the way around, but I think leaving some of the fiberglass here may help with the reinforcement. All right, so that tool worked. It did its job. I didn't think it was going to go straight to metal, but there was some hollow areas in here, so you can see it's really not that deep. The tool had a lot of vibration to it, but guess what? It was only 20 bucks from Harbor Freight, so it definitely did its job. Could have paid, 100, 200 bucks for one, but this did its job. This should fill in just nicely. So you guys know I'm not a body mechanic or auto body mechanic, but it didn't take that much work. It's pretty simple. Alright, so as you can see, I'm in the homeschool room now inside of our home because it got really cold outside. Battery didn't really fit into here, except the 12-volt battery. I had to get a 20-volt battery. But not only that, I ended up spending a whole lot more money. So that $76 talked about last time, I don't even want to talk about how much it is, but it's not that much. I think we're around $300. But nevertheless, back at it. So, go over that way, Mark. So this is my first time using this. So I got all the letters cut out and I have sanded down. So I'm going to put some Gorilla Tape on the back for a backing for the fiberglass I want to put down. Put the fiberglass on top of there with the resin. Never done it before, but again, I don't think this is extremely difficult. And just get in there. This is going to sand down pretty fine. It's already smooth. I just tried out a little bit. This was with 400 grit. It's all going to get covered in vinyl wrap anyway. A carbon fiber vinyl wrap. So I'm not really too concerned about the finish other than that it's smooth. But again, it's going to walk. Got my Gorilla Tape down for the backing for the fiberglass. They have them cut out also. Alright, day 3 of the project. Didn't think it would take this long, but one of the issues I had was the epoxy. First time ever using epoxy, so it wasn't curing at first, so I had to bring it to like the back part of my office. It's kind of like a little shop area. Put the heat on about 85 degrees, and after, very quickly it started to really cure. And now, it's been sitting for over a day. It's perfectly fine, ready to go. So I'm gonna have you guys take a look at it. So this actually ended up finishing pretty nicely. There is a little dip here, which is normal. As you guys saw when I put the duct tape on the back, which is fine because I'm going to still smooth this out. So all this needs to be sanded. Kind of started sanding right here. The sand is extremely hard, by the way. Very hard, very durable. I'll put some tape here so that the fiberglass dust doesn't get all in there. It'll just kind of save me from having to use a vacuum as much. The other thing I'm going to do right here, this is the plastic Avalanche symbol that I did shave off. Did a lot of research. I think this will be my best bet. Plastic bonder. I think it's set, I can start sanding it in about 30 minutes. It sets in 15 minutes and it dries black. That was a big deal. I saw some different products, but they didn't dry black. It's not going to really matter because this is going to be smoothed out and it's going to be wrapped anyway. But, if ever wanted to sell a truck or whatever, I wanted to make sure that it would at least look somewhat normal. So, here you go. So, I think I can pretty much get started on this. Let's see. There was a guy that did the sign in the front of my building. He did a really good job. Probably 70, 80 years old. I don't know how, yeah, probably. At least 70 or 80. Well, not at least, but about 70, 80 years old. And he came out and just got it done. And when he first did it, I took a look at it and I was like, you can see like little tiny imperfections or little things that how like this didn't really line up the way that I wanted to. I talked to my wife about it and I was so bothered. Not really bothered, I was thankful that he did it. But just being a perfectionist, I would have took so much longer to do it. But he just came and got it done. He has a lot more wisdom than I do. And now, looking back, it's been a couple months since it's been up. Can't even tell the issues that I saw. Everything looks like it's lining up. I'm not looking at it hypercritical anymore. And the people that are going to see it, which they have seen it, they have called, would never even notice the stuff that I was talking about. So, let me put things into perspective. To stop being hypercritical of yourself, stop focusing on trying to perfect everything all the time, and just get things done. I almost punked out. I actually called the body shop and said, hey, you guys do smaller projects like tailgates and sanding, and can you paint it? And he said, yeah, bring it down. And I almost did that. But I didn't want to quit on this project. I already spent so much work. I mean, what day am I on? Was this at least the fourth day? The other thing is that right now my son is recording, so he's helped me out on this project, so it's been a good way to bond. And what fun is it in having to call them a body shop to finish it? What message is that sending with that we couldn't get it done? Can't have that happen. So I took a lot of research. This is self-etching primer from Harbor Freight. The reason I'm using this one is because there's plastic on here, and this is a primer for plastic, bare metal, and fiberglass. So I was going to use two different primers, and that would have been a mess just trying to figure out how to tape off or keep it from coming on this side as opposed to the plastic side. And this is my best bet because it has really good reviews, so I'm pretty sure it's going to work out pretty well. So is it just me? Or do you also hate shaking cans of paint? It says 2 minutes, but to me it feels like it's like 30 minutes. vinyl clear coat on top. It's still wet. Just got done spraying it. Again, there are some imperfections, but the thing is that I'm going to put a wrap on it. Looking from this angle, it doesn't look really bad. It's not perfect. I'm going to sand it with 1500 and 2000 grit. But again, it's going to be wrapped. So, but overall, I think for my first time, I did a pretty good job. Marnisha's in labor right now.
And here comes the baby. Open your eyes. Look down. Yeah. Look. Baby's there.
Wow. Wow. God, that's such a sense of humor. A perfect timing. Playing this song I've never heard before.
Hello. So cute. He's
So cute.
Alright, so I got this new Viva cutter. Did the first test. It didn't really come out perfectly, but it's my first test. I've got a lot of vinyl that came with the machine, so I'm not really worried about it. But it's pretty fast. I mean, I'm used to a Cricut. This thing blows it out the water, but again, got to get the settings right because I'm not happy about the first cut, and I kind of wasted some vinyl. So I've got my logo and everything. Now again, this is for the tailgate. I'm gonna try to print this one more time. See how this goes. All right, that was a fail, but again, didn't waste vinyl that time. I'm gonna try this again. This is round number 3. I'm gonna figure this out. All right, so we go here. We go to cut, plot, send the cutter. I'm gonna set this again. I'm starting to learn how to do this a little bit. This over a little bit. Let me go to origin. I think that's how you set it. So I'm gonna try this again. Cut now. Proceed with cutting, yes. Here it goes. I was doing some really weird beeping stuff last time I did it, and I think it got off track some kind of way. But I really hope that this cuts correctly this time. Got that beeping noise again. Again, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna see what happens. I just hope that if this cuts perfectly, I know it's gonna work really good. I've already used the vinyl a little bit. I put something on my son's wall. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what this looks like. Wow, what a learning curve with this vinyl cutter, but we are definitely in business now. I just leave the courthouse. It's only about 8:40 right now. About a 30-second hearing, but it needed to be done. The full view of how tall the building actually is. One of the most beautiful buildings in the state of California, in my opinion, for what I've seen. And who would ever think that this is all in the city of San Bernardino? That's Alright, so I believe I finally got the settings right on my Viva cutter. So we're in Vinyl Master right now. I go to cut, plot, send to cutter, proceed with cutting.
Dad just got done with everything. I think it looks very nice. Let me show you guys.
Right, so I'm getting the hang of this. Taking this down, try to do this and record at the same time. Pull it down a little bit. Two hands is better, but I just want to make sure I get some of this on video. It's the transfer tape now, and that's clean. Yeah, looks that's clean. Tell me that's not clean. And again, remember I was telling you guys about the tailgate and how there was like little imperfections? Now that this is on there, it's like an optical illusion. You can't tell that there's any issues whatsoever with how I sanded this. There's literally no issues. It's clean. And again, now when you look at this angle, you can't tell, you can't really see any of the imperfections or the places where I messed up at when I was sanding and painting this. It's 5 feet long by 2 feet, essentially 23 inches. Pretty much a little mini billboard. Okay guys, this is the part that is going to either make or break this entire project 100%, because the whole purpose of putting the graphics on my truck was so that at nighttime I was going to put a reflective vinyl that will make the sign light up like a Christmas tree. That's been my entire point. You can see it almost a mile away. Without the reflective vinyl on the sides, this project is an absolute 100% failure. All right. There's plenty of products you can put on the side. I could have put the, what is that called? Orocal 651 on the side. But again, I wanted to use a reflective vinyl. There's so many reflective vinyls on the market, and I've done so much research. It's absolutely insane. So the two top ones that I tried so hard to get were, one of them was Oracal's Oralite 5600 RA, which is rapid air, and also the 5650 rapid air. There's also the 3M 680 CR, I believe, and I couldn't find any of those things in stock. Any of those products in stock, and I had to call around. Some people had it in different states, but there is a company in California, Southern California, which is where I live. I'm out of Highland, and that product is, the company is Nicolite, and their product was everywhere, but I wasn't looking for any product. I wanted a very specific product that was air release. I wanted a product that was reflective. I also wanted a product that would not damage the paint and basically make it so that if you put it on the paint, that you would have to, do a whole paint job and sand it off and scratch it off. I didn't want that. So Nicolite has a new product called, I believe it is, let me take a look just to make sure I'm saying this right. Yes, it is the R8512 XP. Again, that's the R8512 XP. This is a product that lasts for about up to 7 years, and I'm not even going to have it in my truck for that long because I'm going to probably do something different within 7 years. Also, it's called air egress, which is air release. So it gets the air bubbles out. It makes it easy to put down. Also, it's repositionable and it's removable. So this was, I've never seen Oralite or Oracal. I've never seen the 3M reflective, but I don't care what anyone says. This is the best product that's on the market. I'm already speaking it because I can just see the quality just from looking at it. So let's take a look. So again, it comes in this box. I have 2 feet by 50 yards, way more than I'm going to be able to use. But I will use it for, I got a lot of ideas for some entrepreneur workshops I want to do and want to offer to clients. And again, yes, I am an attorney. I do personal injury, which includes car accidents, things like that, wrongful death, and I do child custody law. But I have another business with my wife called the Augustine Family Education Hub, and we do workshops there. All right, so let's see here. As you can see, you don't really see the reflectiveness because it has to be nighttime, but this is pretty, this is what it comes in. It comes in this box, like I said, and then there goes the information there, R8512XP. I believe it only comes in white. You can print on this, even though I'm not printing on it because I've learned to make logos simple. There are reps at Nicolite that will be happy to take your call. I believe they're in Orange County, California. You can call them, ask them all about their products. They don't only make this, they make other products too. Nice and thick. This is just for the reflective properties. I'm pretty sure this again is white. All right, I just wanted to capture how nice this is so far. Again, Nicolite R8512XP. The Nicolite R8512XP. It seems to be printing really well and really crisp. Our mom. Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
She's going to be the cameraman or camera woman for now.
Oh, I'm just saying, is it hot?
All right, so
That's
comparing these two products, this is the Nicolite R8512XP. This one was 10 times easier installing because of the air egress. There's no real bubbles. It goes on smooth. It's not as tacky as the Oracal 651 that's on the tailgate, but again, this is the newest technology I believe that Nicolite has. So overall, it's on there. It's sticky. It looks white. It doesn't look silver. And this was all done by hand without a squeegee. Nicolite R8512XP, air egress and also repositionable. I think that's what the R is for. Definitely like it. Looks white. Snow White. That's already about to start. It's already starting to reflect.
Because it's getting darker. I can see the metallic up under there.
see the nickel light clearly without the light, but when the light shines on it, definitely reflective properties. So this is a very small light, by the way, very small. The headlights on the vehicle is much higher than this. But again, you can see that it lights up very well as soon as the light hits it. And this is even at an angle. Regardless of which angle the light hits it, it lights up.